Hey everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are we today? Today's a special day. And we're going to do a tarot reading here and see what cards come out for us today. What is it we need to know, please, Spirit? Breathe and center. What is it we need to know? First card out. My Hierophant. My hero. He's out again, people. Look, he came out last night. He's been out so much. It's like, look at that smile. I said that yesterday. You have all the tools you need. You have the knowledge. You know how to move through life. When obstacles are thrown at you and they're deceiving because they're trying to knock you down and, you know, play mind games with you, it's just like, I see through the BS. You know, I've got this. I'm not listening to it. It's not mine. I know where I'm going, and, you know, you're following your goals. I think this is a beautiful card because you see things for what they are now. You don't make excuses anymore. You can't always give everybody the benefit of the doubt when your body's telling you a totally different story, and what you're hearing come out of their mouth gives you a different story too. It is what it is. Now, the second card is the Five of Cups. So, even though we're laughing here and we know who we are and we've got this, Five of Cups is like letting things go. You know, you've got to this space because you've been through this space. Okay? So this is the pain, the hurt, the trauma that you're washing away because it's like, it's done. You can't undo the past, but you can move forward. And this is where you need to be. This is how you need to think. It's going, okay, well, what did I learn from this situation? Did I learn anything? Am I going to repeat that situation? You know, file it, let it go. And say to the universe, you know, I've learned that lesson. I get it. Thank you. Because you don't really want to repeat it. Many people do repeat things, especially in relationships, because they choose the same people to learn the same lesson, because they get codependent and it just keeps going around and around and around. And it's like stories of people's lives. It's, you know, the poor me. And it's always going to be poor me, because they're not going to go like, well, gee, you know, do I want to be a poor me for the rest of my life? Do you think people are not going to go like, oh my gosh, there it goes again. I can't deal with that. You know, then they move on to the next lot of people that will listen and that they can pull in and manipulate and control. It's like, nah, that is not going to be my storyline, because nobody wants a sad storyline like that when it's your choice to be in that spot. You're there because you're hanging on to stuff that you shouldn't be hanging on to. So therefore, we change our storyline because we want to be this person. Okay, we've been through crap, but we've come out. We understand why things happened. It might not have been what we wanted. It may not be what we've liked, but it has been what it is. It's been a lesson, and lessons are good and bad. They're not just all, you know, breezy. But we can have a laugh about it and move on with your life. So here, you're letting it go, I hope. And you're changing that mindset of what happened in the past is gone and you are moving forward. You know, see that glimmer of light and discover who it is you would really like to be instead of the poor me victim. Okay? Because there is a time and place when there are real victims, but you can't sit in there for the rest of your life. Okay? Gee, this is coming out tough today. And the last card, what else do we need to know? Can we handle it? Of course we can. This is a guideline. This is like, thank you for, you know, making us think and pause. Okay, and that one's gone straight onto the floor. Death and rebirth. Oh, cool. Could you get a better card? Laughing from the things that have happened in your life because you see what place, what role they had to play. You know, hurt, traumatized, okay, but I'm coming out through that because it's death and rebirth. They're old conditionings, they're old traumas, they're things from the past. They no longer serve you. They're not in your story that you want to carry forward because you want to be this happy person. It's transformation. Let it all go. You have all this knowledge now because of all of this. You know, nobody can understand that. Well, they can understand it because a lot of people would have gone through the same things that you've been through. But you can be there as a guide to support them and help them lift where you had to do all of this by yourself. Okay? So there's choices here, there's change here, there's positive, there's unity, it's sticking together. You know, honouring everybody for the drama that they have had in their life and watch them transition into someone confident, positive, change their storyline and, you know, are making the best out of life. Because what are you here for otherwise? If you want to stay here, victim, trauma, every day, you know, like that's a hard life to live every day. Not having anything positive to wake up to. You know, like it's sad. And I know a lot of people are really alone and they do feel like that. And I wish there's a way of reaching out to more people or everybody, you know, just to smile and say hello or how you're going, which we don't get anymore. We need to go back to the old ways. Just, you know, a smile is everything. Because I know if you walk down the streets or you go to the shopping mall, everybody wants to look. And how many stone faces do you see out there? You go out there and do a little, a little exercise. You go and smile at everybody that walks past. See how many smile back at you. You'll be lucky to get one. They don't want that energy. They're all, life is hard. I want to be in this spot. You know, no one wants to be in that spot. Lighten up. Let go of your load. Get go of the baggage that you're carrying with you and just move forward. Enjoy. But these exercises are simple. And yet, you know, the right people will say something back and will really appreciate that. You know, and if somebody's hair looks nice, go like, oh my gosh, I love the colour of your hair. That looks awesome. Or that cut really suits you. Or, you know, it's not that you're creepy. You're giving someone a bit of confidence because nobody, they might look like $1 million. And you know what? They could be dark on themselves because nobody ever says that to them. Oh, wow, that top looks really good on you. Or that colour really makes your eyes pop. Or your hair, that colour's, that's amazing. What colour is that, you know? Like, just little things, you know, could just change somebody's whole life. That's always like, no one says anything, you know, because everyone's too busy on their phones and, you know, no one's really looking, or they're looking at the wrong stuff, the stuff that you know, chances are you can never be because it's not a real person anyway. We've got to come back into that circle, come back into reality. Anyway, have a great day. Just laughing and just conquering everything that life throws at you. Let this crap go. Just let the tears flow. Get rid of it. We don't want to carry this forward because we want to be this person. And in doing that, you've got transformation. And, you know, it's like that caterpillar that's been a beautiful butterfly. Transformation, death and rebirth. You're connected, you've shared, you're moving forward, and we love you all. Okay, bye for now.